Hello and welcome back to my channel. It's your Mystic Journey Divine coming to you with another inspirational reading. Hope you're having a marvelous start to the beginning of your week. It is Monday. Yes, it is Monday. Are you dragging along? Is it a short work week for you? Are you off for the holiday? A 4-day weekend? Your children are going to be home. Families are getting together to feast, to give gratitude, to give thanks. Yes, we're sharing our table, we're sharing our home. We're opening it up to strangers possibly coming in on invite from family or friends. I know my children are going to have coming through. Yes. Neighbors, kind wishes, smiling faces. So what's going on in your world for this holiday season? Are you working through the holidays? Already now looking forward to Thanksgiving? Is not a day of celebration for you and your family? Maybe there's a lot of separation going on. The holidays are often lonely, depressed for some. Not sure if you're happy with how your year went as it's ending. Hoping and wishing for better next year. But have you set the intention? Thanksgiving, better known to me, thanks living. Giving gratitude for life, for health, for strength, for provisions, for food on the table, for a table and a home to put it in, for breath, for community, unity, even if it's not the ideal one, it's what Spirit wants for you at this very moment. It's a day of remembrance, a time of harvest and gathering together, warmth of the holiday music, the holiday decorations going up. It's a time to invite in and give out. Giving and receiving. And if you have not to give physically, your heart beats. What are you going to give energetically to the holiday this season, this year? To manifest differently next year. As the new year soon come, what would you like it to be? What would you like to receive, to create? So many possibilities. Do you want new love? To start family? It's so new seeds of creativity, new streams of wealth. In this time of recession, with many people worrying about losing their jobs, what are you creating? A store, a hobby, a craft. Something will bring in money even while you sleep. There's so many possibilities. There's so many things that we can do. Yet we waste so much time worrying about that which hasn't been done. We're in the 11th month of the year. That wish list you started in January, the new resolutions. You didn't really get a chance to take that trip. Start that hobby, start that new business, save more, build more income, put away for a rainy day. You need to take that weight off, or get healthier, or change your diet, or get rid of that addiction or that bad habit. Yet another year has gone by. Time waits for no one. Or our perception of time. Because time is not a real thing. Yes. Man made the clock. Man made the laws. God's law has no time. It's infinite and forever. Every hour, every second of the day, God exists. Even in our sleep, God exists. He's not one to worry about time or how much we stuff into our lives. That causes us anxiety when we can't get the job done, can't check off the list. This holiday season, you may already be worried and high in anxiety, depression, worry. You don't know if you want to take that invite. You don't know if you want to sit at that table with those people, eating those things. You don't know if you want to invite people in. Worried about the negative energy, the attacks. You just want peace. Peace of mind, peace in your home. You want to be happy. This is what God wants for you. To end off the rest of this year in peace and harmony. For the vibration that we end off ushers in the new. Want a peaceful next year, an abundant next year, a happy next year, loving care, companionship, more money, bills paid, financially burden-free. Yet we haven't set the intention to end off this year in that vibration. For we're going in with worry, stress, non-communication, fighting, bickering, gossiping, lying, cheating, stealing, negative, toxic vibes throughout our body. That job you hate to go to, that's how you start off the morning, in low vibrational energy. It permeates throughout the day and you bring it home. You try not to, but it does. It lives on your skin like its own entity. You can't shake it off. The worry, the grief, the loss of that relationship or that person or that job or that health or that beauty or that youth for my aging community. All that you carry on you, and then you sit at the table and you try to smile, and you try to laugh, and you try to share. But no one knows what's going on inside. The turmoil, the constant messages going around and around in your head that you dare not speak aloud. Who will care? Just giving them more fuel to laugh at you, to talk about you, to gossip about you. You want to be in a good light, yet you live in the dark inside. You don't know where to put it, how to get rid of it, how to get well. Because you go to sleep, wake up tomorrow, it's the same thing over and over, same day. It feels like you're repeating cycles and never really going anywhere. You have a partner laying right in the bed who doesn't even know who you are anymore. And is not interested because they are dealing with their own demons. You walk around the house, you share your space with people that may live with you. No one stops to remember to ask, how are you doing today? Would you like to sit and share for a minute? Let's see if we can bounce off ideas off of each other and figure out how to work this out. Mine's and yours. All you know is the bills have to get paid and people have to eat. It's getting cold. I got to make sure we have heat. Everything and everyone is a priority. Except you. You're crying inside. You're dying inside. Your pride won't let you. It holds you hostage. I can't let anyone know how I'm really doing. That I really am lacking. I'm really bleeding inside. I have to stay in line with or above those around me. Keep the persona going that I'm that boss bitch. I'm that nigga in charge. So you walk the streets with your head held high and an ego and a chip on your shoulder. And you're triggered by the smallest things. And you're not worried about it because I have time. It'll come together. I'll work on it in the new year. But do you? Are you sure? Can it wait? Will it wait? Will they wait? Will life wait for you to catch up? Will God's plan for you keep waiting for you to show up? Today you're a day above the grave and it's surely a blessing. But your ego guarantees you that there will be a tomorrow. Yet you don't control destiny or fate. But you believe in tomorrow, today. Which means you believe in something other than yourself. But how do you intend to show up for it tomorrow? The same as today. No real plan, just moving in motion with the universe, leisurely. Life is about the life you make. It's not about the life we take. We're triggered by things around us because everything around us is a burden. Everything around us is an obstacle. Everything around us is not what we planned or what we hoped for. Definitely what we planned, but not what we hoped for. Holding on to the past is a habit that we've all learned from little children. They start to teach us that in elementary school, kindergarten even. So sure. You walk in, you sit down, you pull out your books, you get yourself together, and the first thing the teacher wants to ask is, in class, does anybody remember what we talked about yesterday? Because today's lesson is based upon yesterday's perception. But whose perception is it? Because there's only one right answer, the teacher's. And we're made to believe that even though the answer we give is right for us, because that's how we perceive it, the world says the answer must match what the world needs you to remember. They're not interested in your perception, what you remember. Let's focus on your memory and how good it is. That's how you excel through school, by memory. Always remembering habits of the past. And we're none the wiser. We don't even know that we're being trained from small to be puppets. So you remember the past, and you're rewarded for every memory you hold. You're rewarded. Stickers, stars, graduations, gifts, you're rewarded. So you learn that it's necessary to always carry the past with you. And we do. But they don't tell you how much of it to hold on to. So we carry it all, not knowing when we're going to need to reach for a certain memory to be rewarded. Because see, the past is what people use to give accountability to why their life is the way it is. Surely we can't take that within ourselves. Surely we can't be responsible for everything around us being the way it is. Surely we would not want to see it that way. But we can go to the past and everything that it entails to give accountability, confirmation on why we are where we are. So if we only need the past to live in, what weight does the future hold in that? What weight does the present hold? For if the present is only based on the fact that the past got you there, where are you presently? In the moment you're singing or in the past? Where are you? Who are you? And why are you here? Oh, my relationship didn't work out because, she had past trauma, he had past trauma, and he kept interfering with our relationship. And I knew right away that job wouldn't work out when I walked in, because this reminded me of that, and I knew where it was headed. And, I don't like this type of food because in the past when I ate it was no good, so I can't try it again. And everything is based on past experience. And that we don't see that we're presently in a new experience. Begging for our focus and attention to it so it can replace the past with the new. And that's a habit, an addiction that we get stuck in. The past is a self-sabotage, a self-imprisonment, holding you hostage to it. Always wanting to be there with you. It won't let you go. It's like a whole nother person that you're carrying on your back. That constantly taps you on the shoulder. Remember. And in that, you are never really free to live in any moment but the past. So this holiday season, you've already got it in your mind because you've pulled past experiences. I don't want to be there. I don't want to see them. I can't do this. I have to do that. Because it's based on the past. And you haven't allowed yourself to be in the present moment. And in the present moment, the holiday season is new. This one is brand new. It didn't happen last year. It's brand new. This Thanksgiving, to use that as an example, Thanksgiving, is the first of this year. You have not seen it yet or experienced it yet. Yet you've already made a decision based on your past experience, how and what you're going to do. That's not showing up. You're just coming through, passing through, not showing up. Not showing up to experience the newness of it. Not to offering yourself as a newness to it. Not offering the new you who maybe has ascended, maybe has embarked on a new spiritual path. Consider yourselves a collective, a chosen one. But instead of taking that person, past family trauma, past childhood trauma, past negative memories of Thanksgiving, family, this one, that karmics all around me, if you are everything around you, and you absorb everything around you from everyone, and you've already decided to show up or not show up because of what was, have you really ascended? Are you really a spiritual new being? Do you have anything positive to offer? Can your high vibrational self walking in light and love change the atmosphere of the room? Are you needed for that reason? Are you in line to break those generational curses? Have you forgiven yourself? Have you forgiven others? Are you high on a pedestal because you placed yourself there based on you fill in the blanks? Or you just a human walking in flesh like your brothers and sisters, all fallible, all making mistakes that only need correction? This holiday season, God is going to test Many, many, many of us. What skin are we really walking in? Chosen ones. Who are we really? We don't trust them. We can't eat off their plates. We can't drink from their cups. We can't. But aren't you chosen? Aren't you favored by the gods? Protected? Protected? Where's your cloak of armor? Where's your warrior mentality? And I don't mean warrior as in fight. I mean warrior as in invincible. How will you show up for yourself? Forget about everyone and everything else. How are you showing up for yourself? Will you feel good about the self you portray this holiday season? If you're holding to memories, will it be memory you want to remember yourself in a good highlight? Or are you going to spend it alone, cocooned in your safe space? Because that's where Spirit's telling you to be. No, Spirit's not. Spirit never tells us to be secluded from all other humans. We are shining lights. We are guiding lights. We are light and love in its highest vibration, right? Why would He not sit you in a room with people who are absent of that if you have to give it? Of course He would. Now, I'm not saying as an empath as myself to put yourself in a room full of demonic spirits. And there is a difference between demonic spirits and negative vibing people. Negative vibing people are the bus driver who are having a bad day. You get on the bus and you ask for a free ride and, he's having a bad day. Doesn't make him demonic. He's human. And he's triggered by the energy of hundreds of people coming in and out all day. But we can sit in a room full of 4 or 5 people. It's too much to bear. Now, if you have demonic entities, and as chosen ones, we know what demonic entities are. Of course, if you are not equipped and not ready to deal with those type of spirits, and it's not in your craft, then by all means, do not do that. Everyone ain't meant to wrestle with demons. But if you're choosing not to be amongst family and friends because they're vibrating low, they're not you. Everyone is not chosen. It doesn't mean you just dispose of them. What is your purpose? Is it to heal, to mend, to lead, to teach, to offer, to speak, but not within your own circle? Where do you begin? if not at home? Where do we begin? Family and friends are our first lessons. They test our faith more than anyone else. And if you can't successfully stay in your high vibration and walk in your highest self at home, how do you do it? How do you do it out in the universe? How can God actually use you? How are you useful? You're just going to put on a mask and go out in the street and be a healer, but at home you take it off and you're the devil? I started this video, this is not where I was going, but this is where I've been led. Chosen ones, collectives, star seeds, earth angels, mermaids, fairies, alien nations, cosmic beings, whatever you call yourself. What's your intention for this holiday season as a human in the third world dimension? What type of seeds are you going to sow in your generation, in your family, in your lineage, that will help build your legacy, your foundations, your people, those that you love first, those that you are connected with by your DNA, your blood of blood, your bone of bone. Yes, I'm not saying it's easy. By all means, it is not easy. And I'm not telling you to turn the other cheek. I'm telling you to lead. Spirit wants us to lead. We are chosen to lead. By example, by being. Often, that being is being still in the room and observing and watching and listening. Because maybe there's a lesson, a message, a calling, an upgradation, upgrading, and you being in room and being still. Maybe you need to be there so you don't miss something that someone does or says that will help you on your journey. If you are invited, don't sit down and analyze the invitation. Don't break it up in pieces and find excuses about why it may not be the one for you. If it comes, that's already destined. For what is for you will not miss you. If it came to you, it's for you. Answer the call. Answer the call. And I don't mean a physical call. It may be a message, a text, an email. Answer it. And if it's the only one you get, and you don't have a few to make a choice from, because some of us get many invitations, we almost don't know how to make every one. If it's your only invitation, take it and make it and be your best. Don't be triggered. That's the ego. Leave it home. Don't include yourself in the gossip. To be popular. That's childhood trauma. Leave it home. Don't walk in the door on the pedestal you place yourself on to be acknowledged for being a new spiritual being. That's your ego. Celebrate yourself. It's not an obligation for anyone else to celebrate your journey. It's not. God rewards you for doing his work. Yes. We don't look to man to be rewarded. That's your ego. Leave it home. Use your own discernment and your intuition, chosen ones. If you're more comfortable with making your own plate, make it. If you're more comfortable with getting your own drink, do it. But don't be boisterous, bold about it. Walk peacefully. Get what you need. Get back to your seat. And be present. Say thank you to the chef. And if they feel some kind of way about you getting your own, that's okay. It's okay. They're not going to talk about it until you leave anyway. Do what makes you comfortable. But be positively peaceful and harmonious about it. Don't add to the chaos and confusion. Don't add to the negativity. They surely will show up. We will be tested this holiday season. Those of us who claim to be in a different place. God is always watching. Are we really? Are you really? Put away the past. It doesn't exist anymore. Nothing lives there. It no longer matters. Be present in the moment. And in the moment, be love and be light. And be positivity. And be happy and healthy and joyful and harmonious and blessed. And see your life no other way. Regardless of what human experiences are happening. Before tomorrow, if we're here to see it, all today will be passed away. A fresh start every day. Rise up to meet it. Rise up to meet it. For as above, so below. Rise up to meet it. Put on your, I know it's not Sunday, but put on your Sunday best every day. I used to hear a woman is not fully dressed without her smile. Do a smile. Do you smile at a stranger walking by? Do you smile on the job for no reason? When you're approached by that person you're not looking forward to being approached by, do you rise up to meet it with positivity? Do you rise up to meet the world with positivity in every space you're in? That's all I have to say. To my collective, to my chosen ones, I'm showing up. And I'm glowing up. And anyone that needs me to be present, I'm taking my higher self. Because that's who I want to be. I'm choosing with intention to be. I'm not letting the situations or the energy or to move me. When I move, it moves. Just like that. How are you moving? Thank you for staying to the end if you're still here. Thank you for letting me share a little energy that I did not prepare to share, but it came. Like, subscribe, come again, share. I hope you're happy, thanks living. You live, love, and learn. For as within, so without, as above, so below. And until we meet again, blessed be. Ashe, and have a wonderful thanks living. Amen.